मेरी ओर से हैप्पी क्रिसमस।
Out of his racial prejudice. The second
वैसे अभी हम लोग चाय पीने के लिए जा रहे हैं। तो अभी हम लोग चाय पी रहे हैं मॉर्निंग में। तो अभी ये चाय मैं नानी को ले जा रही हूँ। तो अभी नानी को वॉक पे ले जा रहे हैं हम लोग। और यहाँ पे नानी का फ्रेंड आंटी है, इधर है आंटी एडमिट और नानी इधर है। हेलो एवरीवन, अगेन वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। इट्स मी प्रतिभा एंड आई होप यू ऑल आर फाइन। तो हम लोग यहाँ गयागंगा हॉस्पिटल आए हैं, मैं और मेरा मासी। मेरा माँ भी आया था लेकिन वो चली गई है और माँ के जगह में आई हूँ। और इधर मेरे नानी को एडमिट किया है। उसका गुड़ा में दर्द था और यूरिक एसिड भी था और उसको चेकअप करने के लिए यहाँ पे लाया है। तो उसको एडमिट किया है 3-4 दिन के लिए। और हम लोग इधर ही है और इधर अभी वो ठीक हो गई है और हम लोग इधर ऐसे घूम रहे हैं। देखिए ऐसा है, ये जगह भी अच्छा है और हॉस्पिटल तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा है। इधर का नर्स डॉक्टर सब लोग भी अच्छा है और बहुत हाइजीनिक भी है ये हॉस्पिटल। हम लोग को बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। अगर बीमार हुए तो यही हॉस्पिटल में आए। ये हॉस्पिटल हम लोग को तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। और बहुत नीट एंड क्लीन भी है। और हम लोग इधर रह रहे, मैं और मेरा मासी। यहाँ पे मेरा मासी है, कांची मासी, छेमा। हम लोग नेपाली में छेमा बोलते हैं। तो आज यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम होने वाला है, तो यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम होने वाला है आज। और तो हम लोग देखेंगे, आप लोग को भी दिखाएंगे प्रोग्राम। तो यहाँ पे सेटअप किया है क्रिसमस के लिए। और इधर अंदर रखा है नानी को। तो यहाँ पे कैंटीन है, हम लोग यहीं पे खाना खाते हैं और यहीं से खाना लाते हैं। खाना भी अच्छा ही है। देखिए
आप सबों को मेरी ओर से हैप्पी क्रिसमस।
story, 6 people by chance were entrapped together in the bitter cold. They were sitting around the fire which was dying and which needed to be fed with logs of wood. The first man seemed determined not to give his log of wood. He thought to himself,
"Oh my lord, the fire is burning out. What can be done? Should I give my log of wood?"
The white man then looked around. There he saw a black man.
"Oh good lord, is that a black I see there? No way I'm giving my wood now. Blacks are slaves, a race who is worthless. How can I even save such menial race like that? I am not giving my wood."
By supplying the fuel in the dying fire, he did not want to save the life of the black man. Thus, he acted out of his racial prejudice. The second man then looked around and he thought to himself,
"Should I give in the wood? But why should I? None of them belongs to my religion. So, why should I help someone apart from my religion? These people are someone who don't respect my religion, a birthright of mine. How can I save the life of the sinners who don't respect my religion?"
In this way, the second man could not convince himself to give up his stick of wood and help a person of another religion. Indeed, that man was suffering from the feeling of intolerance. The third man seemed to belong to the poor category. By looking at his tattered clothes, he thought to himself, "Why should I give my word and save the life of those rich people? What they have ever done for us, rather than making fun of us for wearing shabby clothes? Do they even know our shortcomings? No, I am not giving my word." The third man thought it would be unjust to give what little he had to help others who had more than him. So, he gave up the idea of adding the fuel in the dying fire with his own log. The fourth woman was a rich woman. She showed great concern for her wealth, which she had at that time. She looked around and thought to herself,
My hard-earned money, my property is nowhere near to that poor foolish. If I give my log, his life will be saved. How can I even keep my wealth away from that poor creature?
In this way, the rich woman kept her log with her. She thought not to give away the log which she held in her hand. Thus, she showed her greed and intense love for money instead of showing humanity. The fifth man was a black man. He seemed to be full of bitterness and hatred for the white people. He looked around and thought to himself,
These white people have suppressed my race so much. They have enslaved us all these years. So, how can I even think of helping these heartless creatures? No, I'm not going to help them.
As the fire was burning out, he thought that he had the chance to hurt the white people by keeping his log of wood with him. Due to suffering from the vice of spite, he showed no interest to save the life of the white. The sixth woman seemed to be a very selfish woman. She thought to herself, I love my possession and can't share it with anyone. I can see that the fire is dying. But what can I gain after giving my log? Do I have any benefit? No, I will give back to only those people who have given to me. I'm not going to help anyone here. In this way, even the sixth woman kept her log with her. In fact, she did nothing except for gain. She was of the opinion that she would give only to those who would give her something back in return. In this way, no one came forward to add the fuel to the dying fire. Due to suffering from the feelings of discrimination, racism, and bigotry, they held the wooden logs tight in their hands and invited death to them all. All of them perished, not because of the coldness from the outdoors, but because of the coldness in their hearts. The message of the skit is relevant even today, when we face divisive outlooks in the world that lead to hatred and violence. The skit is a reminder to overcome our personal demons and be open to the wisdom of an egalitarian view, and forgives all our sins. He is our strength and guardian who loves us unconditionally. So let us all come together this Christmas and make a resolution of burning all our bad habits of jealousy, anger and egos, and by replacing them with the hope of kindness, selflessness and love. With this, we sing the glory of God.
तो आज का ब्लॉग में इतना मैं एंड करती हूँ। आप लोग को कैसा लगा प्लीज़ कमेंट बॉक्स में बता दीजिए, और मेरे चैनल को प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, कमेंट, शेयर करना मत भूलिए। और ये हॉस्पिटल हम लोग को तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा है, एकदम नीट एंड क्लीन है, और इधर का नर्स, डॉक्टर सब लोग बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से बात करते हैं, तो हम लोग को तो अच्छा लगा। और आपका घर में भी कोई भी अगर बीमार है तो आप लोग भी इधर हॉस्पिटल में आए। ये जगह गयागंगा है, इधर बागडोगरा साइड में। तो यह हॉस्पिटल का नाम नवजीवन है, आप लोग ने वीडियो में भी देखा होगा। तो हॉस्पिटल का नाम और ये जगह गयागंगा पे। तो ठीक है गाइस, अभी मैं भी सोऊंगी और नानी को भी एकदम खाना वाना खिला के आ गए हम लोग, मेरा मासी। तो ठीक है, हम भी अब सोएंगे। तो ठीक है, बाय बाय।